Okay, people. First of all, before I get started, everything that I say, it's just my opinion, my thoughts. It doesn't mean that it's facts. You can take it or leave it. Doesn't make any difference. But sometimes people just need to voice things and get things out. Like for the last few months, my camera on my laptop has not been working. All of a sudden, it's working. And I gotta think that there's been an external reason why, or somebody else causing it not to work. But either way, it doesn't make any difference. Because what I'm doing, I'm not making visible to everybody else. I'm not bringing anybody else on with me, so they're not visible. And everything that I'm doing because this is what I think. Really, people, don't you have opinions about stuff? You see all this stuff going on in the world and what's happening. Don't you have thoughts and things you want to just rave about, or argue about, or just want somebody to listen to you? Well, this is just going to be a little bitty thing. For the next few moments, I want to tell you about myself. I'm an old man. I'll be turning something old later on in this world, but that doesn't matter. I've lived a long life. I've experienced lots of stuff. And the sound on this may not be recording right. I'm watching the little speaker down here and it's telling me if it's recording or not. And perfectly, I don't think that it's doing much. But I'm going to go to it and just see. And I guess everything's on. Allow. It's doing it. Okay. I guess I should have checked that to begin with. But I'll go back and do that later on. Right now, all you need to know is that I'm here with you. And let me turn this all the way up. Maybe that'll do a little bit better. I want to light my cigarette, drink my coffee. Because I've had just a few moments before I go any further. Okay, people, I'm going to talk to you about hate. Hate is prevalent all over the world. And hate is a product of fear. Short and simple. If you're afraid of something, you can be brave and attack and stand up to say, that's the way I feel. Or you can sit back and realize that that fear has had you to create hate. Hate comes in many forms. You can call it what you want to. You can call it anything from religion to politics. You can call it from government to crowds. You can call it from the game of the week to the church of the week. Whatever you want to call it, that's hate. When you take and you hate somebody else just because they're somebody else, that's hate. You can give it anything you want to give it. Uh, I mean, you can call it discrimination or whatever. It's just hate, pure and simple. And it's throughout the whole world. I myself hate those people that can see the truth in things. I really do. It's like I eat meat. Okay, I'm not a vegetarian. I smoke a cigarette. That's my fault. And I get aggravated and upset with these people trying to tell me how to live my life. Well, let me tell you something. During my whole many years that I've been alive, everything they've said, I haven't paid attention to them. Why in the heck would I do it now? Well, I don't like those people. Yes, I have fear of them because they may say something that hits a sore spot in me, cause me to have a little bit of fear, and that creates the hate. So I'm subject to the same thing. You know, we're no different than the dogs, cats, birds, animals of the world. We have hate, and hate dictates everything we do. From your driving to work every day to your kids going to school. What your kids read, what they don't read, what they eat, what they don't eat. I was trying to tell you about this. I'm a meat eater. And I've run into many people that's confirmed vegetarian that don't want to eat meat. They prefer never to kill an animal. I got two thoughts on that, and I'm going to share that with you before I close out. First of all, if everybody in the world quit eating meat within 1 year, this world would be so overrun cattle, pigs, chicken, fish, all this other stuff. I mean, there would be so much of an abundance of it. It would run everything, ruin everything. All social society will be totally destroyed because of that. And you say, well, you don't want to eat meat because you don't want any animals to suffer, but you don't want to cause pain. Well, you're basing that upon what you hear and what you see. You're not basing on that on anything else but what you see and feel. Let's get a little bit of a reality here, people. Vegetables are all alive just like we are. They think and they want to reproduce just like we do. They want to live, they don't want to die. Just because you can't see them and hear them doesn't mean that it's not so. I mean, a carrot has just as much right to grow on the ground as a pig has a right to snort it out and bring it up and eat it, as we do to have a right to eat pigs. You know, as much as the vegetarians like to think that meat eaters are totally wrong, and they say, well, the largest animal, land animal eats only vegetables. No, you ever think that some of those leaves and things in the forest and stuff have bugs and stuff like that? Are they not killing them? Are they not killing the trees and the grass and stuff when they're eating? Yeah, but the largest animal in the world is not an elephant or a giraffe. The largest animal lives in the water. I mean, and they eat mainly plankton and krill. And the krill are pure protein. They're an animal too that have the right to live. So if you want to base that upon the land animal and things like this, there's a lot of other things you can base on. But now don't get me wrong. I think vegetarians have a good mind. They have the right idea. Nothing should suffer. Nothing should go wrong. When you're killing an animal, it has a right to live. Just like a meat eater has a right to eat meat, but the right way or wrong way. You don't need to go out here and do all this other stuff. It needs to be painless and quick. I've been in lots of meat processing plants, and there's lots less pain in the way they do it than what you see in the hospital or in your prisons that's taking lives. Just know, we all hate something, and that's what this is all about. And that hate comes out of that fear. And once you realize that, I'll take the words who is it? I'm gonna let you figure it out. Who said all we have to fear is fear itself? What do you fear? Anyway, I'm gonna close this out and see how this goes. I may delete it, may not. Y'all have a good day. Bye bye.